The New York Knicks just won another game here, go up 3-1 in the series, and it looks like it's over. Before we dive in, I want to give a major shout out to Jason Tatum. Looks like he has ruptured his Achilles. He will be missing not only the rest of the playoffs, but most likely the rest of next season as well, which sucks. I am a Celtic fan, but I'm going to sit here and say it how it is. The Knicks have been the more clutch team throughout the entirety of this series thus far. They have barely led, but they have been better when it mattered the most. And tonight, again, it was one of those nights for the Knicks. So we're going to break down what they've done and how are they doing it. We're going to break it down. I mean, right here is the start of the comeback. They're down by 14, early third quarter, and boom, kind of triggers a little bit of momentum. A wide open Jalen Brunson three off a screen. Boston miscommunicates off it. Let's break down how they did it, man. Now, one guy who is just, dude, absolutely unguardable. I mean, the tables have turned for Mikal Bridges, man. I'm going to be completely honest. This dude is just different. Right, beginning of the year, Knicks fans, or some Knicks fans, not all, were pissed. They were like, this dude doesn't even have a clean jump shot. He can't do anything. Well, I'll tell you what. He has been one of the toughest guys to defend in this series outside of Jalen Brunson. That fadeaway mid-range is absolutely unbelievable. The Celtics had no answer, right? He'd get to his spot, and because JB was in foul trouble, they didn't have the size advantage. Mikal Bridges did versus Derek versus Drew. It didn't matter. Whatever guard was on him, he would just fade away mid-range, and there was nothing they could do. All right, I mean, look at this play here. They're just so good at executing. What we're doing here is we're setting up this high DHO, a dribble handoff between Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson. Now, all we're doing is we're trying to read Drew Holiday, right? Boom. If he goes over the screen, which he does, instead of attacking the outside shoulder of Al Horford, we want to get up in between this layer of the defense. That way, Drew Holiday is stuck in what we like to call jail, right? He's not allowed, and he will not be able to get back in front because he's weaving in and out in front of him. Boom, gets in front. Drew Holiday's out to play. Now we maintain that one-on-one versus Al Horford. Just too much speed. Dude, Jalen Brunson reminds me a lot, and I mean a lot, of Isaiah Thomas. Just the way he's able to get a mismatch and finish over bigger defenders in this painted area. He's so good. Right? I mean, when we remember watching prime Isaiah Thomas with the Celtics, these are the things he would do. Jalen Brunson is unbelievable. Now, he is a lot better than Isaiah Thomas, but he also did have an MVP season, right? Let's not forget that. But, man, this dude is so creative and crafty around the basket. Unreal. All right, this might be one of my favorite plays here by the Knicks. So, we put all of the eye candy at the top here, okay? We're going to make this defense think we're doing something up here, and you see all the Celtics defenders are all pressed up, right? They have to be at this point. Now, the only action that we're running is we're going to wait for Derek White to kind of freeze for a second, right? Kind of fall asleep defensively, and then we're going to sprint baseline. We're going to come and set this screen with Josh Hart, and then once again, all we're doing is reading Derek White as a comeback defender. Okay, so watch this. Ready? Wait for him to fall asleep. Boom! Cut back door. We have leverage. Right? So you're going to see once he sees his teammate Josh Hart go to the left, right? Boom. Now, instead of curling this thing all the way around, all we want to do is get out to that corner. Now, opposite, if he went this way, Derek White, now we'd want to curl that thing off, right? So there's so many different actions you can run by just reading the defender. He goes over, we go under, and now boom, up fake, get him by, and then hits a wide open three here. I mean, again, Jalen Brunson is so smart, and you know, as much as it kills me to make this video because I am a Celtic fan, I'm going to keep it real. I love basketball. I love the things that they did in this game, specifically in the third quarter to fight back. They kept Jaylen Brown in foul trouble, eliminating their best wing defender off the floor for pretty much, 8 minutes of the fourth quarter. They just did the right things in this game. They just did, and I'm going to admit it, right? Now, before we get any further into it, guys, do me a big favor. Hit that like button if you want more Knicks videos. As a Celtic fan, right, I don't mind posting Knicks videos, right? It's just basketball. This is a beautiful game, right? So if you want more of these videos, let me know. Subscribe to the channel as well. If you want me to cover the Knicks throughout the entirety of the playoffs, it looks like they'll advance to the next round. No Jason Tatum. He'll be out for probably all of next year. Join the family. We got you guys covered. Comment down below P2 if you want me to break down even more of the fourth quarter. I'm going to try to do it now, but if I can't, I'll let you guys know for a part 2. But with that being said, let's continue to break down this game. Now, once again, Mikal Bridges, right, gets that screen from Mitchell Robinson. He's going to roll the basket. All we're doing here is getting that advantage on Derek White, reading Luke Kornet because you got a big Mitchell Robinson. He's probably going to be in a drop zone, which he is. But look at Mikal Bridges. Instead of keeping that jail, right, type of frame on Derek White, he kind of lets him get to that side hip, steps back, and again, because Derek White's not big enough, not quick enough, Mikal Bridges just steps back. I mean, it's so simple for this dude. He's so good. He is so good at basketball. He's one of those players that can fit onto any NBA team and you'll love him. And this is why right here. So lengthy, really good defender. I mean, again, you got to give this man credit for every single one of their wins so far. He's been dynamic defensively as well. And then you have this one, because Luke Kornet's in the game, all we're doing here, setting the screen again, getting downhill. Are we going to force Luke Kornet in that drop zone coverage, or is he going to bite up right away? You see how Luke Kornet's not pressed up? The reason he's not is because, one, we know that Mikal Bridges is going to blow right by him, and two, right, someone's going to have to rotate off the roll, whether it be Al Horford or Peyton Pritchard. It doesn't matter because that roll is going to be open, or you're going to have a weak side corner shot as well. So the defense prematurely says, all right, we got to play in a drop zone coverage and just hope we can guard this thing. Look at him. Gets to the strong side of the defense, fades away this time over Luke Kornet, and still gets the shot. Mikal Bridges, man. Oh, man. This dude, I'm going to have nightmares about this guy for months. I can't believe I'm doing this video, man. As a Celtics fan, it really hurts me to rewatch this, but you know I got you guys. Oh, and guess what? Look at this one, right? Brunson kicks out. Now, once again, we get leverage. Boom, pull up mid-range. Look how high this dude is able to elevate. Porzingis is a lengthy-ass dude, and Mikal Bridges is jumping out of the gym to get this shot over him. I mean, again, I'm having nightmares. It's the same shot every single time. He also had another one that was another mid-range. I don't even want to find it. I really don't want to find it. I'm done with it, man. And then you have Cat turning into Luka, Nikola Jokic with his no-look pass, right? Gets that quick screen, pump fakes, gets Porzingis to overcommit because of the versatility he has behind that three-point line. He's going to drive. Look at him look over here. This is what we call manipulation of the defense, because one, Al Horford's supposed to rotate down here to Mitchell Robinson, or Jason Tatum is as well. But since they're looking at Karl-Anthony Towns, and it looks like he's either passing here to Jalen Brunson or to point B in OG Anunoby, right? What he actually does is find Mitchell Robinson wide open with a no-look pass, easy layup. Again, they just executed tonight. It's all it is. They just executed at an extremely high level. Extremely high level. And you just got to give them credit. You know what's crazy is I found another one of Mikal Bridges, and this is not even the one I was talking about, right? Gets another screen from Mitchell, right? We know they're in a drop zone coverage. The Celtics have been in it all game. We drive in, boom, we stop on an absolute dime. We have the leverage because he's still dropping back on the rolling Mitchell Robinson. And Derek White, you're just not in the right place. You're not, big enough to contest that shot. He was a menace. A menace, boom. Now he's stuck in jail, stopping a dime. You got to cover that roll, and I'm just bigger. Shot maker. Now, I will say, I'm sick. I'm absolutely sick about this game. Now, it was 102-102. Things got even worse from here. If you guys want a part 2 to this video where I really break down how they closed out this game, let me know in the comments. And please, alright, I'll tell you what. If we get over 500 likes on this video, we'll drop it maybe even tomorrow. Okay? But please don't get 500 likes. I do not want to live the last 6 minutes of this game over. I really don't. So, I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm really hoping there's not a next one, but I know there will be because they play one more game. And all right, I'll see you guys, man. God damn.